Hi guys. It's been a fair amount of time, and actually I don't think I could be happier about that. I took a lot of weeks off, because I was not happy with what I was doing, like the stuff I was putting out. And I tried to record some videos, and then I would record them, and I would think about them, and I would think, I don't like that, I think I can do better. So, here's what's going on. This all kind of started because I was thinking about an idea of, everything I wanted, my bucket list, before I want to die, right? I didn't have a bucket list. I was thinking about, what are the things I want to accomplish in my life before I'm, old and decrepit, you know? And one of those things on there was writing a book. And then I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about everything I have done in relation to the stuff I put on this channel. And what I've realized is that a book is kind of just the stuff I put on this channel, but with slightly more steps. Because what I wanted was to write a book about, a memoir, basically, about my experiences in life, and then, everything I've learned from that, which is kind of I'd like to write it, if not just to have it. I'm not, delusional or anything. I know that this is going to go exactly as far as I take it. But right now, I'm writing a book. So, in the process of this, I've unlisted a fair amount of videos I've made. I'm going to unlist more of them. I'm not deleting them, I'm unlisting them. I'm going to do that so that I can, because some of the stuff, I like the general messaging and the content behind, but I feel like I need to walk back some of them so that I can go over them, refine them, and then put them into a book, if that makes sense. I want to do ASMR, I still like doing ASMR. I just, senior year of high school has been crazy, so kind of trying to fit everything into my schedule. The last couple weeks I've also been extremely burnt out at work, back working, full-time, 45 hours a week. So that was super exhausting, and then I met someone, and we started talking a whole bunch, and unfortunately, I let that cut into, I say unfortunately, not unfortunately, I let that cut into a lot of everything else I was doing, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to not abandon all my hobbies when I'm making friends and, talking to people romantically and stuff, etc, etc, etc. Not even in just, it was just oh, this person wants to talk to me, and I'd love to talk to them a lot, it's great, I want to do that. So, I am walking that. I'm trying to figure out how to balance these things. And since I'm about to graduate, I'm gonna have a lot of time. I say a lot, it's probably not a lot of time, but I'm gonna have a fair amount of time to work on writing. And in long-term goals, I would like to have an actual book to be able to send publishers by August. It's a memoir, and that's it's 20,000 words, at least minimum, 20,000 to 4,000, or 20,000 to 40,000. And I feel like writing that wouldn't be too bad, too hard. I write very much. I write a lot anyway, and so, being able to have not a finished product, but an iteration, a full iteration of the book that I could send to a publisher, by August would be really lovely for me. And then in the time between then, I can figure out how to publish my book, basically. I don't know. I was looking at the things, and a lot of publishers are how do you plan on promoting this book? And I was I'm gonna ask every single person in my vicinity if they'll read my book, basically. So that's that. part of that feels kind of pretentious to say, like, oh, I'm writing a book, and then you think about, like, some 13-year-old's badly disguised fan fiction. We're not going for that. I'm writing a book, and I hope I do well. So that's my big shebang. Things have been really great recently. If I had more time, I would have done more on YouTube, but all my mental stuff was not pointing towards doing that. I kind of have. I really hate like using my ADHD as an excuse for something, but the dopamine was not in it, and I wasn't feeling happy with any of the stuff that I did record. And I don't just want to upload like something I mixed in a bowl for 3 seconds and then like, oh yeah, here you go, here's your fully baked cupcake, because it wasn't. But I honestly think that a lot of my YouTube videos would be great if I wrote them out and put them in a book instead, because I feel like that's ultimately going to be a lot closer to what I'm trying to accomplish with things, and I tend to get like carried away when I'm talking. So, for future plans, I want to still do ASMR. I like my more joking style videos. I have a couple of video essays in the works. I don't know, or like essays, I don't know if I'm going to turn them into video essays, or if I'm going to keep them as essays and add them to a compendium or something. But, I think the ASMR is staying. I kind of want to do vlogs. I don't know. It's weird. I've been posting on my Instagram some, but the thing I've realized with like internet fame is like I literally could not care. I'm doing what I'm doing because I like doing it and not because I want a paycheck. The things that come from a paycheck would be great. Like it'd be like, wow, that's awesome. But it's not like oh, I need money. I do. The whole thing with the book is like, if I can write a book and then get it published and then somehow make a little bit of like money off royalties there, that would be able to have a little bit of pocket money while I'm in college. And then I'll be able to do more, like I'll be able to dedicate more of my time to writing and the various other activities I'd like to do in college, rather than having to work part-time while in college as well. Which you could argue that the writing is still part-time, but it's closer to freelancing, so it's flexible. But anyway, that's my little life update. You guys can still expect me to be like active and stuff. I'm not like going anywhere, and I'm almost at 100 subscribers, which is weird. When I made this, I had like 99, which is crazy sauce. I wanted to hit 100 before my birthday, and that happened, which is great. I love all of you. I'm very grateful that I have like a space, that I just have space. But yeah, I'm gonna write a book, and I'll tell everyone how that goes.